Good morning, St. John's. Please tune your screens to SJC TV. Announcements will begin in 15 seconds.
Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. You don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Your hands clap.
Good morning, St. John's. It is Friday, February the 28th. I'm your host, Ben. This is SJC TV, and here's what you need to know from the podium.
Hi SJC, today is Anti-Bullying Day. I would like to introduce a video made by SJC students today that connects Anti-Bullying Day to our faith by focusing on the greatest commandment, to love your neighbor as yourself. We will now play the video.
Encounter.
The theme this year is encounter, and the gospel we're about to hear tells us how we should treat others.
When the Pharisees heard that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, they came together.
And one of them, a teacher of the law, tried to trap him with a question. "Teacher," he asked, "which is the greatest commandment in the law?"
Jesus answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind."
This is the greatest and the most important commandment. The second most important commandment is, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
The whole law of Moses and the teachings of the prophets depend on these two commandments.
After hearing the story from the Gospel of Mark,
We challenge you in the spirit of Christ to treat your neighbor as yourself.
Any students interested in writing the University of Waterloo Grade 12 USLID Math Contest should see Mr. Todd in room 202 this week to sign up for details. Attention all grads, this is a very important reminder that your application package for all SJC grad awards, bursary scholarships are due in student services by 3 p.m. today. That is 3 p.m. today. If you have any questions or concerns, please see your guidance counselor. Tryouts for the varsity boys soccer team will take place in the gymnasium on Monday, March 2nd at 3:15, Tuesday, March 3rd at 5, Wednesday, March 4th at 5, and Thursday, March 5th at, you guessed it, 5 p.m. Students must have a signed permission and can be picked up at the gymnasium doors. Tryouts for the varsity girls soccer team will take place in the gym on Wednesday, March the 4th, Thursday, March the 5th, Wednesday, March the 11th, and Thursday, March the 12th. All tryouts are from 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Attention all junior boys basketball players, your uniform needs to be returned to Mr. Pomponio in the gym by today. Attention junior girls volleyball players, your uniforms also need to be returned to Mr. Pomponio or Mrs. Boyd in the gym by today. And that brings us to the very end of our announcements for today, St. John's. I'm your host, Ben. Remember, be kind to one another, and we'll see you next time.